She's their new obsession, and they are very afraid.
Taylor Swift is going to come out in the presidential election, and she's going to mobilize her fans. I'll be nice.
It's not just the right wing's caricature of a sideshow villain, Charlie Kirk. Even their hucksters/preachers are in on the act.
What's up with this whole thing now at the Kansas City Chiefs that everybody's celebrating some lady, some girl? That if you look at her concerts, man, she does satanic rituals.
Why are what passes for intellectuals in the current Republican Party absolutely flipping out over a superstar singer? Taylor Swift's ad in Virginia is credited with making a huge difference in the election this past Tuesday, in which Republicans lost control of the lower house of the legislature, and Democrats not only held the Senate, they elected their first transgender senator in the South.
Look what you made us do. Look what you made us do. Look what you made us do. The only thing stopping them from banning abortion is you. Vote Democrat.
And Taylor Swift's message to young women isn't stopping in Virginia. She's credited with tens of thousands of new voter registrations of young Democratic voters who, if they show up in 2024, will make it so hard for the Republicans to hold any statewide offices they can't gerrymander before the election, that Republicans are now suggesting that voting really isn't that good an idea.
Thank goodness that most of the states in this country don't allow you to put everything on the ballot, because pure democracies are not the way to run a country.
That was Rick Santorum, former Pennsylvania senator and repeat candidate for the Republican nomination for President of the United States. And he is not alone in threatening democracy, in trying to prevent voting on issues like reproductive freedom that the Republicans have suppressed by gerrymandering state legislative districts and thus imposing restrictions that are overwhelmingly unpopular with the voters. Here in Florida, those same Republicans, using the few women who support them, are trying to convince the courts, with Republican-appointed judges, to prevent voting on initiatives that don't just include a constitutional amendment that would protect reproductive freedom. They also want to block a referendum that would legalize marijuana in Florida, just to keep young voters, Democratic voters, from being extra motivated to show up and throw the theocrats out. So even if you don't like Taylor Swift's music, and make no mistake about it, I was a Swiftie long before she got political. Even if you're not buying her downloads, pay attention. Sign the petitions to get these issues on ballots. And if you've never thought politics were that important to you, understand how these state issues can change your life. Register, that's just the first step. Then you have to actually show up and vote.